get some people over and just do a beer pong night and do that on a Friday night.
I mean, I'd be down if anybody will do anything.
What do you mean?
I'm on a COVID budget again. I spent like $3,000 in the last 2 weeks.
Did you buy fucking outdoor gear with your lady friend?
No.
But it's related.
I did not spend that money.
No, like
but I spent it
hotel,
differently.
clothes, food, and everything.
For what?
So we went to Glenwood Springs last week.
Uh-huh.
The hotel was like $600 for 2 nights.
So you spent $300.
No, I bought it all.
Why?
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And then I paid like $900 on my truck.
For just payments?
Yeah, for payments. And then clothes added up really quickly.
Did you buy $1,500 worth of clothes?
No.
Clothes?
I mean, I can spend a lot of money really quick.
How much money did you spend on clothes?
Probably about $700.
On what?
What the?
Just like shirts, jeans, tennis shoes, hats, everything.
New hat?
Shorts, yeah, new hat.
Just had to spend all of the money, apparently, huh?
Yeah, I didn't think I was doing too bad until like a couple days ago, and I looked at my bank account. I was like,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
I spent close to $3,000 last 2 weeks. Awesome.
It's a pretty significant chunk of change for sure. I'll agree with that.
Definitely.
I'll definitely agree. Like, that's a lot.
Did you start this bitch already?
Yeah.
It's been started. He doesn't tell anybody
He
anymore.
doesn't tell anyone anymore. I'm gonna get the truck ceramic coated next week, or no, first week of July.
Yeah. I have no experience with that, so I've heard it's good, but
Yeah. I mean, it's $1,500, but they're also gonna do paint corrections for it.
okay. Well, the paint corrections make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because paint right now is expensive as fuck.
Everything's expensive as fuck right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like, you have a bunk of fucking like plywood, you could buy a car with it.
Just take the
Probably.
notes down.
Well, except for cars are expensive, so
Yeah.
yeah, shit's fucking wild.
Dude wants $1,200 for that Integra.
It's
give
not
him
too
$800.
bad.
That's what I told him. I was like, I'll buy it for $800 right now.
Cash. You say cash?
Yeah. And I think he thought I was joking. I was like, seriously? He's like, we'll talk about it later. And I was like, okay.
You can't do that shit anymore. People are too like stubborn.
He's weird. I was asking. He's like, when are you gonna come by and look at the car? And I was like, you want to just send me some photos since I'm really busy. And he's like, just let me know at night that works. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be too much work.
How is
Welcome
it
to
too
buying
much
fucking
work?
cars.
Go look at
He
the
doesn't
guy.
even sell his own cars.
That's for good measure though, because people are fucking available at weird times. Like that guy came over at like noon, didn't he? To buy the Toyota.
No, he came in at like fucking 8:30, like
Yeah.
PM.
Oh, PM?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It was,
it
was dark.
He'd be like, you know what, fuck it, I don't even need to get paid anymore. You just can have the keys. Here's the title for it.
No, I've never done that. I'm a savvy car buyer and a lazy car seller.
No, you're not.
Well, why wouldn't you go fucking? Well, that's why he's a lazy car seller, so he won't do it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Doesn't bother
Can you
me
even
any
have
at
a
all.
title of car scaler if you don't want to do it at all?
Yeah, I mean,
Technically, it is my car and it is for sale. I am just not doing the work.
it's like
of
consignment.
selling it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a consignment.
Yeah.
Dick makes $200 every time he sells a car for me, so who cares?
Yeah, I'm not upset about it by
Takes
any
him
means.
An hour to do a post and probably another hour of messaging with stupid
An hour
fucks.
for a post? $5 says it takes 5 minutes.
Well, he's gotta
Not
take,
even.
He's got to take 5 photos and then find the motivation to do it, like I would.
Yeah, my biggest thing is like I had some other people tell me that they're gonna come fucking buy it, and then they never came, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna just post it.
I hate that shit. No, it's like, oh, I messaged you first. It was like first come, first serve. Fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore.
Right. I mean, that's a big thing
It's
too.
gone,
Is
it's
like
gone.
for me, is like it's first person to bring fucking cash money. Is like I
Exactly.
don't.
First thing, like money in hand, it's fucking yours. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way it's supposed to be.
I ain't holding it.
No.
You know, it's one of those things like, you know, this guy was like, hey, I'm coming from Denver. Like, cool. And I was like, okay, I'll hold it for you. But if you don't come by this time, then fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how it works. So, don't beat around the bush, all that kind of garbage.
Yeah.
I need to find an EJ 255.
That's the H? No.
The H.
I'm trying to remember. That's not the H6.
Those are
Well,
numbers
no,
that
it's
I
a-
don't know.
It's
Yeah,
a two. It's a 2.5e.
2.5, but that's the
It's 4-cylinder turbo.
turbo 4-cylinder from
Yeah. 06.
For what?
Subi.
Oh.
But that's not the STI motor. That's the WRX motor.
Right.
Because
The
STI
STS.
is a
257.
256. There's a 257.
Yeah. I want to find a 255. Just because they're like pretty plentiful
For what?
to put in the Subaru.
That'd be pretty easy.
I kind of want to find a whole car that's been smashed. So I can peel. Because it needs... Obviously, the automatic is not staying in there.
It's a 97?
It's a 99.
99? Should have just had you buy the white out back off me.
No, there's a purpose on using this one for this specific
they're gonna
case.
go down to the drag.
Yeah, it's gonna make like 350, 400 horsepower when I'm done.
On that motor?
Fuck up.
On a 255.
You need
Because they're closed deck still.
beefier transmission.
No, the stock one is fine for
I
that.
think they cap out at like 315. Being happy on the 5 speeds. The 6 speeds.
Well, I'm not putting sticky tires on it. It's literally keeping the same style shit on it.
It's literally gonna be mom car with a motor.
Yeah, but I need the transmission
I'm
and the
just saying
diff.
that Subaru transmission, the 5 speeds don't like anything over like 315 horsepower.
Well, then I'll
Lisa's
upgrade
wasn't
it.
that
It
bad.
won't take that much.
What did Lisa have?
She had a. What year?
When did
I can't
Lisa
remember.
have a
The hatchback.
Subaru?
Yeah, it was
The
like
hatchback.
The RS? No. She had a
She
Mazda
had
and
she
she
had
had
a
an
Rex.
Audi.
She had a Rex
When?
right before the Audi. She traded it in on the Audi.
no, she traded when she soaked the Mazda 3 up.
I got pulled over in her WRX.
Maybe it was borrowed.
No, it was hers.
She's never had a WRX.
Yeah, she has had.
I don't know.
Jesus
Before
fucking
the Audi, I
Christ.
know
You're thinking of the Mazda.
No, I am not.
Okay.
because the Mazda 3 was what she
Do you
had
still have
prior
her
to the
number?
Audi.
Right
Do you have
now.
her number? I'll call her right now.
No, I don't.
That'd be funny as shit. Who is this? Oh,
Hey, we were talking about you. Did you just put your car?
She messages her on Instagram. She follows you, I know. She follows me, so.
I don't have Instagram anymore. Did she follow me?
You, just because you don't have it doesn't mean you can't download it for like half a minute and do it.
That's true.
We don't have to, though.
Why don't you do it? You can do
But if it's a hatchback, that means it's like an 07 to 09.
Yeah, it was a blacked out.
And that would be a 6-speed for
Actually,
sure.
no, there's a picture. Oh, I don't even have Facebook. I'll log on to Facebook.
Just do it in browser.
Yeah. That means an 07 to 09.
It was a cool car. It was badass. She did dirt drags with it in Wellington for a little while.
I don't remember it whatsoever. I remember the nuked Mazda 3 driving through the puddle. Hydrolocked it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big puddle.
What is my password?
Not really, actually. It
Just
just
get a Kohler on it too.
Right.
Without the hydro sleeve or whatever it's called.
just didn't cover it. It was a big problem. At least like with like the RS, it was just covered.
Oh,
So-
shit. Wrong
It was in the well, and did she have a wheel well in it?
No.
That's why.
Yeah, I know.
So I had the
No, I have a very interesting way I want to mount the turbo in the Subaru.
rear mount.
Out of the hood.
No,
On-
I'm gonna put
in
it's
in the fog light.
basically yeah. So it's gonna be in the right front fog light, and then the intercooler's gonna be on the left side.
Is it gonna be too low?
No, it's same height. I'm not dropping it at all.
Just saying you're gonna catch fucking rocks and shit.
Mm-mm.
You put a guard on it.
No,
you
it's
know?
like the right height's from the bumper is like this much.
Go measure it with your hands.
You can crawl on. It's an Outback. Remember, it's not an L.
None of us could crawl underneath that car right now.
Sure, you could easily.
I'm the skinniest.
Shut up. How much you weigh?
160.
Damn, yeah. You like lost a lot of weight.
That's 6 months of being a mailman.
Oh yeah, good job. I'm like close to 190 right now.
I'm like trending down, but
My
it's taking a
legs
little
are
longer than I
bigger
want
than
to.
yours,
Well, you weigh more than I do.
though. Call me fat.
We literally just put up with this.
But yeah, I want to. So it's gonna be like, so it's not gonna have like all the stupid turbo shit like in the fucking engine compartment. It's gonna be like fucking up in there.
Yeah.
And they'll put the intercooler on the left side, and leave the AC, and put a big ass fucking radiator in it.
That sounds like a lot of work.
And then I'm gonna either I'll probably cut an oil pan to make a big ass oil pan so it holds 8 quarts instead of fucking 4.5.
How is it gonna? Is it gonna just be really tall?
Yeah.
oil pan?
So
That's Subaru.
it won't have.
That was hers.
I never saw that car.
Let's see.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I never saw the car.
Oh.
That was way after you guys were dating.
No.
Yeah,
was
What
during.
year is
that
that?
was when she was
That was
dating
during.
Sean. This is it. Cars and Coffee.
That is me right fucking there.
Yeah, it's the Cars and Coffee.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
She was doing Scoobies for Boobies, and it was down in...
Oh, right. I remember she gave me one of the vinyls.
Yeah, I never saw that car actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember after we broke up, she was like crying on the like Old Nard, those stairs off to the north. Off to the north, she was crying over there and was like, "Lisa's crying outside." I was like, "Why are you telling me I broke up with her, or she broke up with me?" Fuck
Ain't
her.
my problem no more.
Yeah, damn straight. She's like, "Seth, you need to go do it." Coles.
Oh.
She was like, "You need to go do it." I was like, "Fuck, fine." I drove her home in her own car.
And how did you get back?
She drove me the next morning.
Oh, okay. We understand now.
Yeah.
Is that when she was living with Dawn?
Was it Dawn? No, it was Mike Ev. Fuck, what's his name? I can never remember it. I ask you every fucking time. Timmons.
Oh,
Timmons and
Oh, okay.
whatever
Okay. Yeah.
piece of shit that.
Matt Timmons?
Yeah.
And then what? Who's Dwight?
His girlfriend's made
Oh,
of plastic.
I mean, he's made of plastic.
Timmons is made of plastic. No, he's
No,
genuinely.
he's very well
He
built.
puts in the work.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't say that he looks like he's made of plastic.
Yes.
He
He's really nice.
yeah, he's nice.
He's kind of stupid
He is
though,
nice.
but
He's nice. That's a good thing he's pretty, is all I'm saying. I generally like him, but we definitely had our hustles. He got yelled at once, for sure, so.
I know.
Dwight was fucking an idiot.
I hate
Oh,
Dwight.
fuck
I
Dwight.
can't fuck. If I ever saw him again, like I fucking hate you, and
I'm
I'd
trying to
probably punch
remember.
you in the face.
I've made Dwight do some dumb shit, though, because I hate him so much. He's so stupid.
I feel like I went over to that house that Dwight lived at once for some reason.
It might have been like for because they did themed parties.
I went over and hung out with him in the garage for like 5 minutes and left. So I must have been selling or trading Subaru parts or something.
Something wrong.
I was there. No, that was when we were waxing her car for that show.
My car? I've
Her
never
car.
waxed a car.
Her car.
Oh.
Didn't you come over for like tires or rims or something like that?
That
Because you took
sounds
off the
right.
stock stuff.
That sounds right. I think I sold him my stock wheels.
Maybe, I don't know. Because he had that red.
He had a red and
Rex.
a white one.
Yeah.
RS.
The red one was a Rex.
And the white one was an RS.
Okay.
We decided I sold him my stock wheels for the RS.
Okay, that's fair.
And his girlfriend bought my RS after dude swapped it. Which is funny.
I still think I see that around town.
I haven't seen it in a while. I also don't think it's blue anymore. I think they dipped
Fully
it.
wrapped it.
I think they
Oh.
either dipped it or wrapped it in black.
After we fucking put that goofy wrap on the fender,
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that
wrap was actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
For one fender.
The sticker bomb.
It would look terrible in the whole car, but
Yeah.
one fender was great.
Got fucking lucky with that door that I drove to Nebraska for and didn't even come back with.
was funny. I remember that video. Didn't that pop up not too long ago?
Every January or February, something like that, on Facebook, I
The
reshare
hour
it.
change.
Dude, that was so
Time
great.
change.
Forgot about the time change. No.
You drove like 4 hours for that, didn't you?
It's like 4.5 to Kearney.
You went Nebraska?
Yeah, it's like 500 miles.
Yeah.
That's where they raced yesterday for the race week.
Ah.
They had to go from.
Oh,
fucking
is that
racing
why?
to being
Is that why I saw all those freaking like racing cars with
Mhm.
trailers behind them? Okay.
Yeah, if you would have paid attention, you
Or
would have seen
trailers with
Danny.
racing cars behind them? Oh, what was it?
Oh
It
no.
was race week.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh,
Drag week.
Rocky Mountain Race Week is what it's called.
Oh,
Drag Week is Midwest.
yeah.
But that's what I want to do the Subaru for next year.
Better fucking get on it, bud. Step number 1, roll cage.
No, because it's not gonna go that fast.
I thought it was required if anything over like 110.
No, it's the time. I think it's like 11 seconds, and it won't run that with stock with like fucking shit off-road, standard highway tires with 400 horse. Even with 400 horsepower, it's not even close to that.
It depends if you're gonna run the 8 or quarter or. 8.
Well, it'll probably run. I'm guessing it'll do a 13.
I think the sub is.
I mean, it depends on what you build the internals with and how much.
I think the sub was 12.
Like if you're gonna go up to like 20 pounds of.
I don't think so. Dan with the modified S3 that made 400 foot-pounds of torque to the wheels ran 12.2.
I'm pretty sure we did it on the.
Is that just like bad?
Port. You can
like
do
reaction time.
What?
You can do quarter mile on the access port. I remember we could do 0 to 60 in quarter mile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it'll do a 13 with shitty tires and.
If you're gonna go that much power, you're gonna need an SDI transmission.
Well, then I'll find a 6-speed. It's no big deal.
One of the.
The legacy ones should work too.
Yeah.
The 6-speeds.
The legacy GTs and the 0506s, I think.
The biggest thing that I need to find is a transmission and diff combo because they're they need to be geared the same. That's the only reason why I want a full car.
You need a new rear axle, don't you?
What? That's what I mean. The axles are the same, but the diff is different.
No. I didn't think you could fit that diff with that axle.
What?
I thought they were different.
Even if they are, I can make it work. That's not an issue. I know how to take apart CV axles and make them work.
The transmissions can be expensive, though. People want those transmissions. They might just...
I mean, the reality, too, is I could just fucking upgrade a standard 5-speed, all the internals to it. First and second gear and leave third, fourth, fifth the same.
You gonna do a bigger turbo?
Probably a little bit, but nothing crazy.
They come with TD04s, right?
I don't remember.
It's either TD04s or TD08s.
I'll just put whatever I want on it. That's kind of the thing. The main reason why I want a whole car is just for the transmission diff combo. That's really it. And, I mean, if I can't find one that's for, like, a decent price, because they're pretty cheap these days, actually, comparatively, like, what they were, like, 5 years ago. You can find, like, that chassis, like, 2003 to 2006, like, pretty inexpensively overall. Like, a couple grand. So...
Talk about wrecked WRXs.
Even ones that are not wrecked. Yeah. They've missed the price hike that everything else has for some reason. I don't know why.
Subi's always usually used to like carry their value.
Subaru tax, and now it's Toyota tax.
Well, and the thing is like when you're building that kind of power, like Subarus are kind of junk, like in my opinion, and so it's one of those like
anything over 300.
Right, I'm looking like 300 wheel is what I'm trying to like go for.
So you need like 385 at the crank.
Pretty close.
Probably a little more. Maybe 400.
Yeah, I want to try to run the 13 index. Is what the goal is.
Why are you handing that to me?
You smoke that sometimes.
He hasn't in a while.
Be drunk
Last
to
time
do it.
I was over here, you smoked it, and then you were like, "I'm driving home."
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
No, you showed up for like
The
10
last
minutes.
Yeah, the last time he was here and you were here,
I randomly showed up.
No, that was when we went
You
to
didn't-
fucking Road 34.
No.
Yeah.
No. The last time you were here, you randomly showed up.
Oh yeah, I came over for like 10 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had dinner with Katie.
The time before that, we
Your
went to Road
memory's getting
34.
foggy.
We went to Road 34, and
I'm doing
then
better
we came
than
back
you.
here, and you smoked a hookah that
Was
I
it-
made.
Oh, that was like with
Rachel.
Ray.
That's
Yeah.
what I just said.
She texted me last night. The audacity of this man saying he hasn't played RuneScape in a year.
I mean, it feels like a year. It's been a while. It feels like the last 6 months have gone really
You
fast.
just need to start being creative and make your own damn ideas.
In the context of what?
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
Here, let me read you.
I have no idea on this one, so.
I don't either.
Okay, you should become an RS YouTuber. I haven't played in a year, nor do I have any interesting ideas.
Oh.
You have literally played this year. Okay, maybe, but like 4 months ago. No, false. Regardless, give me fresh ideas, or no deal. Fucking be creative on your own.
She told me to become an artist YouTuber, and I said, you need to make the ideas for me. I need a producer. Can't sell the car. I'll buy it though.
So we planned a party that we're just gonna be bitch slapping you together.
And she's mad at me because why?
Huh? I don't know. She's just
I don't
like
think she's mad at you.
the
I just think she's just
audacity
being
of this
silly.
man to say he hasn't played RuneScape in a year, and then it just went off.
Yeah, we've already determined his memory's a little bit.
Yeah, I was really fucked up when she texted me that, so I was like, dude, yes, let's fucking fuck Avery up. Like, she's like, it's gonna be a nightmare when I move here. I was like, wait, why is it a nightmare? I was like, more of a nightmare for everybody else. Bitch slap city, and then I just sent her that.
You got bug spray here?
Bam!
I might have some downstairs. Are you getting bit?
No, I just see them. So I know it's.
Oh, you're sitting next to me. You're good.
No. We've determined this. We both get bitten
Pretty
as
damn
equally
good.
as often.
I got one right here. The other night, what was I doing? I was carrying something or something like that. I was like, Andy, fucking get it. Get it, fucking Andy. She was like, bam.
That was a dumb fucking like, Andy, fucking get it, bam.
And she got it.
Well,
I mean, that was the
I
end of it.
understand that, but the way that you put that, it was way more like,
Dramatic?
yeah.
I mean, it's been itching me for the last 2 fucking days, so
Slap it
it
for
is
yourself?
very dramatic.
You couldn't slap it for yourself?
I was carrying something.
Just brush it off. Your face.
I almost wanted to let it, like, suck all the blood out. And then, like, when I was getting ready, it was like, fucking slap it. And then it's just like, your blood just goes all over the place. Just, like, serves you right. You got a full meal and fuck you.
Or just don't give it a meal at all. And then you're not itchy. Within 30 seconds of us getting out of the car in Salida when we were camping, I already had mosquitoes on me. Like, it was fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I mean, I don't, bugs, sometimes they like me, but most of the time they're not on board.
You're safe. Seth and I'll take all the hits for you.
Yeah.
Got that sweet blood.
I guess.
Sweeter than finger.
Yeah, I don't typically like fuck with me that bad.
You had college students living behind you anymore?
I don't know who lives behind here anymore. I haven't heard anybody in a while.
I remember just that one girl that was fucking wasted at like 11 o'clock in the morning when we were out here one day. I don't remember what we were doing. We were, I think, just shooting the shit, moving bikes around, and they were having like a little party back there. And
I remember one day I woke up and there was like, the music was just, it was like 8:30 on a Saturday morning.
I remember that.
And the music
I had
was,
the window
yeah,
open.
we
It was
thought
like,
that
boom,
Scott
boom.
was like playing the music, and we're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And we come back out here, and literally, there's like 15 dudes, like half naked.
And there was one girl.
Yeah,
I think like 8 of them were on the roof.
yeah, and they were just like, it was like 8:30 in the morning, music just fucking blaring, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Saturday is for the boys, no matter how gay it is.
Remember when we were out here that one night, and
it's not good. There's no alcohol.
Eric was with us? We were podcasting, and that one girl was like,
That's what I'm thinking.
her birthday party was
That's what I'm
hammered.
She's
It was her
fucking
21st
wasted.
birthday, and she was fucking. And Eric was like, "Hey, you okay?"
I remember one friend going over there and like trying to comfort her, and she's just like laying in the grass,
She was just trashed.
drunk as fuck.
Right on.
I got a haircut right after work today, and I realized I hadn't eaten yet today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It doesn't look good.
fuck off. And
Were you wearing a hat today?
no,
Did they not put good gel in it?
I put my headphones on after I took a shower
Oh,
earlier.
that's it. But turn around.
This is
Look
where
at
does
this.
it go?
Look at this.
Yeah, it's just
It's
fluffy.
a
He
cowlick.
just didn't do anything with his hair after.
Oh, you might have. Like,
He took a
laid it
shower,
on.
is what he said.
Oh, you took a shower? Okay, never mind then. I can stop
Why are you
ripping.
shitting
I
on
can,
everything right
no,
now?
I can stop giving you shit about your haircut then. Because usually they give you a haircut, then they like
Let
do
me
your hair
finish
all
my
fancy.
fucking story.
Sorry, go ahead.
And I had a beer at the barber shop, and I was fucking wasted.
One beer?
Yeah. I like hung out with them for like another 10 minutes because they didn't have any more cuts. I was like, I'm just gonna hang out for a bit. I'm feeling that beer. Like they leveled out, but I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, it's that when you've been out in the sun all day.
Out in the sun.
Oh, it's brutal.
Didn't eat. Drank a shitload of water, but nothing else.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I went to the track on Tuesday to the Bandamere. The shit was like 103. And, there's no shade. It's all concrete. It was miserable.
Yeah.
So fucking hot.
Yesterday I had 3 brakes cam over, so I had to do 4 sets of brakes in like 104 degree weather.
Yeah, gross. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
it was miserable.
I was telling my buddy that we were at the racetrack. If you watch any of the videos, he's got a fucking like early '90s hearse with like a methanol injection
I want it.
monster. It does 8 seconds. It's a fucking '90s hearse. It does
Holy
8
shit.
second fucking quarters. And we were talking. I've known this guy forever and ever. I used to race toy cars with him back in the day, all sorts of stuff like. And I was like, I am so glad I don't fucking work on cars anymore. As he's like sweating his ass out taking the fucking radiator because it broke like a mount on it. And I was like, so glad I don't have to. Except for that I'm planning on doing it fucking next year. So here I am.
Yeah, you're planning on this. What you could do instead is just go lemons and go incredibly low effort.
No, 24 hours of lemons. I mean, he's had that dream of fucking forever.
I've wanted to do that
I keep
too.
saying yes, let's do it. We could do that and it'd be a lot cheaper. And
You do that prelude.
then you don't have to give a shit. We could do
Oh.
that Integra.
No, the Prelude, because it's got to be under $500 car.
We could.
Total, right?
Yeah, but they don't even know how much we spent on the motor
that
and all
doesn't
that.
include safety stuff either, though.
Yeah,
Safety stuff is you have to have the
Yeah,
safety
yeah,
stuff.
I know that.
the Prelude would actually be a good choice because it's already kind of
Shitbox.
it's a shitbox.
He's been asking about that money, by the way, so we might need to do something.
Well,
about
talk to
that.
him how much money he wants.
Scrap.
So $100.
No.
I bet scrap is at $50 a ton right now.
$50 a ton?
Yeah, I bet it's at $50 a ton.
I don't know what scrap is. Hey Siri, what is the scrap price for Colorado at Anderson's?
She is not going to know that.
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the scrap price for Colorado.
Thank you very much, bitch. You gave me it.
What does it say?
Aluminum scrap, brass scrap, copper scrap. No, that's not Anderson's. Stainless scrap.
Henderson's, you pull it.
I think it's 0.73
Let's see what it says here.
per pound or something like that.
Current metal prices.
73 cents a pound? Oh.
Car bodies 25, 2005 and older. Price per ton is $240. So it's probably right at a ton. So I'll give him
It weighs 2,346 pounds or something.
Okay, so I'll give him $250.
Okay.
We'll build a lemons car fucking next year.
Yeah,
No,
let's do
yeah.
that instead.
Let's do both.
I mean, we have it, so.
I can find a Honda. We can find any motor and put it in there is fine.
He actually might have a motor to put it in.
Dan probably has a motor we could put in it.
Oh,
Dan
yeah.
does not have a motor to put into it.
Really?
He doesn't keep stuff.
We can call him right now. Dan, find us a motor. We're doing 24 hours
Will you
lemons.
smack that ball bearing for me?
Yeah.
Tap, tap,
Volcano it.
tap.
Full of Chris Flames.
I'm down to do both because again, that's a cheap scenario.
Yeah.
And with that car, we just won't run no hood.
Don't we know somebody in,
Does Josh
like-
Johnston still live locally?
I don't know who the
know
fuck
what
that
that
is.
Big Josh. I used to come in the Narg all the time. Big, tall, blonde guy. Beefy. Does metal work. Specifically is a welder as a living. Yep. We have a welder if he still is locally.
Okay, well on that car I should be able to weld whatever. That shouldn't be a problem.
No.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, he could
doesn't
probably get
doesn't
us
your cage
everything
have
we
to be like?
Well, the cage is going to be the most expensive part on that deal.
Don't we know a cage maker? I think we do.
Let me finish.
What?
He would probably do it if he got to race with us.
Can
Isn't
you do
it free
For
cages?
free. Yeah, I'm sure he's
You
really,
have to be
really
like
good.
registered for that shit, though.
I don't
No, you just got to get it teched.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
And even if you don't get it teched, they'll just give you a penalty lap or something.
No, they require it to be like safe.
Really?
It's a safety thing. Yeah.
I thought it was like a, we'll bribe you a little bit.
No, I'm down to build that because then again, like on the front we just build a fucking radiator mount and like a fucking bump bar.
Yeah.
Oil cooler.
Yeah,
Which would be like $100.
yeah, we can build that one fucking gravy train, and a Honda engine transmission combo out of a fucking
And a transmission cooler.
CRV would be nothing.
Transmission cooler would be nice too.
Well, the thing is, if it's not automatic, we won't need a transmission cooler.
CRVs aren't.
You can get manual CRVs.
Can you?
Yeah. Get manual 4x4 ones. From that, especially from that generation.
That.
Do we have to get like fire suits and like the Don't you have to get like the oxygen helmets too? Oh, I thought you did.
We
No,
could
not
share
sure.
a fire suit, you and I. That way we don't have that one.
Well, I don't know. I'm too fat.
Probably.
Okay, I'll give that dude $250 for that fucking car. We'll make it into a Lemon's car for next year.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Mosquito. Right side.
Yeah?
Right side.
Right side?
Oh,
No,
it flew away.
No,
It's right here.
Right here.
It's right here. Did you get it?
I think so. It's just something like brown over here. You know?
Do people still live over there?
Different people live there now.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, someone lives over there.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm down to build Lemon's car. That'll be gravy train.
Because you can fit the Odyssey V6 in the Prelude, couldn't you?
There's no front. The
Or
radiator
not
mount-
Odyssey, CRV.
Well, it's 4-cylinder. It's 2.4.
I mean, there is no like technical.
Remember, we want the more reliable motor, and the CRV 2.4s are timing chain.
Does it have to be a Honda motor?
No, but I'd prefer a timing chain 4-cylinder.
Could we just put a V8 in it since there's nothing up
There
front?
would be- would still
There's
wouldn't be-
room for that. There is. Yeah. Well, again, the
That
front's,
would be so
the front's
cool.
already cut off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What, like in front
Did you
of
not see the picture of it?
suspension? In front of the suspension's already cut off.
Oh, he doesn't have Snatch Chat anymore. I
I haven't
drunkenly.
had Snapchat for like 5 years. Okay.
And like the radiator mount was cut off in front of it. For some stupid reason, I don't know.
So in
The reason why I want a
theory,
4-cylinder is, again, reliability and
gas.
fuel.
Mm.
So,
That would be nice on the 24 hours.
We should start stockpiling gasoline and trash bags.
Okay, I already got a plan for this. Avery will take mornings because he likes to wake up in the mornings. I'll take midday.
They don't actually do 24 hours.
It's at High Plains is like 15 or 16 over 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At some at Sonoma they do fucking 24 hours straight.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so it'd be you in the morning, me in midday, you at night.
I think there's got to be
It's 4.
4 to 6 and minimum 4.
Oh, I thought the ones here was only 3.
That's 4.
I think it's 4 is minimum. But you don't want to be in a race car that long.
I don't really
Or
think
any
so.
car for that long.
Yeah, like think about like being in that sweat box for 4 hours. I'm just saying.
I worked 12 hours with no AC for the all last
you're
week.
you're not, also not hustling the car around the track.
That's true.
Me too.
It's different when you're hustling a car around the track
Yeah.
I bet we could find some
in a fire suit.
cheap Recaro seats.
But I'm hustling a fucking semi around.
We do need seats.
Well, I was gonna say out of your, you have to have a 5-point. I don't think you have to have a 5-point.
You
If
might
there's
have that.
factory 3-point, you don't have to.
Why don't we steal one of the seats out of whatever WRX you salvage? Because those are Recaro seats typically by default, aren't they?
I don't know if they're Recaros and stuff, but yeah, we can do something like that.
Yeah.
They're comfortable seats anyways.
They are.
So yeah, let's start looking for parts and stuff for that. Like the Honda will be easier because like it's already trashed. So it's like, whereas like the Subaru, I want it's gotta drive, fucking 1,200 miles.
Fucking dry as shit.
With the Subaru will be one of those like it's a nice car like to drive around, like and it's just gonna be fun in the end game too. And the main reason I'm doing that is because like it's Amanda's car. It's kind of for Amanda to also take the drag strip to like drive around and do the thing. That's kind of what that's for.
The fuck tartary.
With the Honda is
Why
for
don't you
fuck
just buy
tartar.
a running, driving WRX that needs some work for cheap?
I want to do it. I want a weird car for that shit too.
You can't even buy like a salvage title WRX for that cheap.
You can probably get it for like $3,000. Salvage.
Yeah.
You
like
can find
that.
fully running cars for like $3,000 right now that have a bunch of miles. And again, I don't care if the motor's blown up. I'm gonna go through it anyways. So.
And then we just seafoam it for shits and giggles.
But yeah, I'm down to do both of these scenarios. Like the Subaru is for me and Amanda, like scenario, and then like if we want to do a Lemon's car, we have the car for it. $250. We can find an engine and transmission that somebody will fucking donate to us. Or do a walkout pull and pay, and me and Evan will fucking put that shit on the back and fucking...
It's funny.
I don't remember what the deal on that is. It's all you can pull in for like $50.
Sometimes it's like all you can carry for some amount of money.
Evan, I need you to come visit Loveland. Why? I need you to carry a motor out on your back.
I mean,
The 2.4 Honda, like, I
between
can
any of
carry.
us, we could be fine.
Just get the chain and like fucking get like the strap, like the backpack strap, and like got it, make it out. So someone needs the engine and someone needs the transmission is the thing. Doing both would be a little hard.
That's why you have
I
Evan.
don't think those transmissions are very heavy, are they?
They're not. It would just make it so. It'd be more than 300 pounds is the thing if you put both together.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
just
like
have one person carry it by the bell housing on the bottom. Be easy. Put the linkage at the top.
So, but I am totally down to do that. Like, I've wanted to do lemons for a long time, and this is a perfect car for that because I care about it enough that like it shouldn't go to the junkyard, but I don't care about it enough that it shouldn't be stupid.
Hear me out. Do you think you get more than $500 for it?
I mean, if you
'Cause
part it out for the next 2 years, yeah.
Well, or you just list it at 1,000 and say, there you go, and then technically you're allowed to do that. If you make money off of your car,
It's true.
you can have.
Well, I don't even care if we get like the fucking like we have to bribe them or whatever. I don't give a shit on that scenario either.
But what I'm saying is, like, you could potentially have something that's like decent. And then you
I
could
kind
have,
of want to do it in the spirit of lemons though too, because like the problem is like when Dan and Keith did it, they like didn't put like Integra like suspension on the back of a Civic and like they went too far. I want kind of like my favorite cars in like lemons are like the backwards truck or the fucking like.
I'm saying we could buy something really weird if we sold the Prelude for $1,000.
Yeah,
and then took $500 from half of whatever that costed towards fixing the car up and like at least getting tires. Tires is important.
Tires are easy though.
Yeah, you could buy a set for $200 for recycled
Buy
tires.
some cheap shit.
You just need something newish.
Cheap new.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the tire scenario. This car is perfect for it because it's already chopped up.
Yeah.
And I think like again like it'd be gravy to make it into this car.
You could get a full motor and transmission for $250.
No, you have to pay for the car. The car.
Well, no, it's
costs
supposed to be
$500.
anything that's like the drivability is supposed to be included with it.
Everything.
But like except for safety, so tires don't count, brakes don't count, cage don't count, those kind of things. So like.
But I mean, if it's.
But again, if it's around the range, they also don't need to know that I spent more money on the engine.
I know. I'm just
We're gonna say it was in it.
I don't know what those go for.
Or you could be like.
Couple. You could buy
motor
K20s
around.
for fucking $300.
Are they really that cheap?
Yeah, because they're in every car.
What if we get an
Like a
SR20
K20?
Det? Just saying.
No, I don't. No way. Fuck those motors for one.
Extra twin turbo.
I mean, I got a 460
They're
sitting
single
over at
turbo.
my parents' house right now.
Det?
Yeah, they're single turbo.
SR20 Det is
Yeah,
two
the
turbos.
four cylinders, single turbo.
DETT. Det. Twin
I
turbo.
don't. They never actually came to the States.
Yeah. Just saying it'd be funny. You can buy the motors, you just can't buy them from a car that was driven.
Right, and I don't want to spend that kind of money on a motor either. A K20 with the fucking turbo is gonna be cheaper and make more power and more reliable out of that deal.
That'd be funny because twin turbos and noises.
Yeah. Also, we might have to work on that bitch. Yeah.
Yay.
I'll organize and fundraise. You guys. Can
No,
figure
while
out
we
the
work
rest.
on the shit, he'd be like, "You guys are doing real good." As he's like pulling off of his Bud Light Platinum.
I can also. I have a person that still kind of works in motors, Mr. Militime. They can send us some shit and turbo stuff. What we need. If we find a turbo that we just need to
He can
rebuild.
rebuild it.
Yeah. He's got.
Or we could just have him find one out there. I'm sure it's gonna be. We're gonna save the money on the shipping because those bitches are heavy.
Well, then you can just come visit and bring it with us in the truck. So.
Excuse me. I already know of a welder that can build our cage. Thank you.
Who, this
I'm
Josh
being
guy?
resourceful. Yeah. I'm being resourceful, and he would probably do it for free.
Wait.
Like
Josh
Windsor-
is a small dude. Travis was a tall blonde dude.
You have those switched.
You want to fucking bet? I'll log back on Facebook.
Look at Josh Johnston.
Oh. What happened here?
I'm not too particular on that. I could
He's
probably.
not quite Evan's size, but pretty close. I remember them comparing once, and I think Evan was like an inch taller and probably 20 pounds heavier.
Either way, like, even if, let's say, we don't.
I'm just saying, take one thing out of the equation, and
Johnson or Johnston?
Johnston.
I don't know this person, so.
How would you spell
Take one thing out of the
Johnston?
equation because
John.
as fun as welding and building cages
Dun.
is, it's not the most fun. And I'm
No,
sure,
well, it's you gotta be good at welding for
Yeah.
the scenario to be.
obviously, he doesn't-
No way is that him.
Is he?
Whoa. That dude?
Yeah.
I don't know this dude, so.
Really?
No, I do know that dude.
You know him too. You just have a shit
I
memory.
know his fucking face. He
Yeah,
almost
used to
looks
come
like.
to the Narg all the time with Caleb and.
Yeah, I know this dude.
Because I always saw that picture and I was
Caleb
like, that's
and-
Timmons.
Caleb and
But
Shelby.
it's not.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Girl Shelby and boy Shelby.
Yeah, True Fabrication and Welding LLC. He
Where's
owns his own
Where's
business.
he lives?
Huh?
Where does it say he lives?
Where's
he lives?
Where's he lives?
I said, where's he lives?
Fuck off.
He
You're
would do it
right.
for us. Probably for a case of beer.
That'd be dope.
I mean, if he wants to fucking do it and fucking drive, I don't care. That's fine too. He's just gonna come up with his own fucking race suit scenario.
I'm sure he'd be down.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like.
Sorry, I just thought of Wingate. And tall fall.
I'm watching this mosquito trying to decide which one of us it wants to bite. Leave it.
Oh,
Leave
oh,
it.
okay. Oh.
Stop
Oh,
jumping.
No,
Lee.
I'm scared now.
Stop jumping.
I'm scared. Get away from me.
You're gonna make me miss.
I'm
and then
scared,
I'll
I'm
just be slapping you for
scared.
no reason.
Here, hold on to this. I'm gonna turn some lights on real quick.
You got bug spray?
I'll go look real quick. Pretty sure I do.
Hey Siri. I want to know a natural mosquito repellent.
What's in those candles?
Fucking citronella. Fuck off. I don't have citronella candles in my ass. I want something that's in the house.
Read that first. Sorry.
That's great.
There was a sick Volvo that's doing race week that's got an LSA in it. It's a wagon.
That's dope.
It's fucking rad.
Hey Siri, what's a natural mosquito repellent?
Here's what I found from helpline.com.
Citronella.
Citronella is a common natural and effective essential oil that works against mosquitoes. Made
Mosquitoes. Ask her
Hey
about
Siri,
those.
what is a natural mosquito repellent that is not citronella?
I found this on the web.
Need some lotion on my legs. I took 2 showers today.
Lemon eucalyptus oil,
Lemon? We probably don't have lemons. They probably don't have anything that's...
lavender, cinnamon oil, thyme oil,
Time.
thyme,
It's time.
Greek catnip oil,
Oh yeah, I got that laying around for sure.
soybean oil, don't care, tea tree oil.
Bummed that I just unpacked my truck because it had all of my camping stuff.
I have no idea what that word is, and
See.
neem oil.
Let's see. Geraniol. It sounds like it's something derived from geranium. Alright. So we both agree that we get to drive first before Dick crashes the Lemon's car, right?
Totally.
Okay. Just making sure.
So you first because you're most careful, and then
Yes.
me,
I will drive fast, but I will drive carefully.
and then me who gives like almost 0 fucks, and then you give it to the guy who has 0 fucks totally. Toodaloo.
Dick. Dick.
What?
We decided you're driving last.
Okay, well, there's 2 days of it, so.
I know. But you're driving last. Because we decided that we're most likely to have a car still if you drive last.
Yeah, I see where this is going. I do all the work, and then I have to fucking drive last.
That's why you have the most fun with it.
Yeah, it means
But you
can
have
do
to
whatever
work
the
it-
fuck you want to it.
But then you have to work on it throughout our shit.
Well, where I thought it was not there. So
What are you looking for?
Bug spray.
Bug spray.
I just thought you disappeared. I was like, okay, bye.
We probably like open that can and just light it on fire, and no bugs will ever come around.
And well, our eyes will be burning.
Yeah. We'll be crying the entire. Oh no! Dick is gonna fucking ruin a car.
Is it okay if I leave my truck here tonight?
yeah, of course.
I know sometimes the neighbor lady complains.
She complains that it's just been sitting there for fucking
4 weeks.
yeah, a while.
It was only here for like 2 weeks.
It was a lot longer than that.
No, it was a week, and then we went to Mexico. And I couldn't move it because it snowed.
yeah, it was just part across the street.
Remember, it was snowing like a second time on our way to the airport at like 3 a.m.
I can't remember that
I
shit.
just remember peeing in the parking red lot.
I just remember drinking way too much and going to the casino that they just built. Usually how it goes. Get drunk, go gamble your money away, sleep, repeat.
I didn't lose all my money.
I came back with some money.
I don't like gambling, so I spend like a total of like
I
50
hate
bucks
it.
typically.
I didn't
Until
lose any
I'm
money.
drunk.
I didn't lose any money.
I think the last time I went, like
Seth lost every fucking dime in his pockets both nights.
the last time I gambled was when I was in when I was in Reno, rather, waiting for my flight. Me and Jack were just kind of mobbing around. But I think I spent like 45, 50 bucks, something like that, nothing crazy. And then like the time before that, like, I think I actually made out. I made like 60 bucks out of the deal on Poncel's bachelor party. But I'm just not.
I think I did 100 tonight. I just lost it all. I got too drunk and didn't
Tonight?
give a shit. No.
Oh,
In
a night.
Mexico.
100 a night.
100 a night.
You went to the ATM.
A night.
No, I didn't. No. Because I only went to the counter once because you had to have it on a card. Didn't you? Yeah, they gave you a card.
Like a player's card?
Yeah.
don't
I think I only did 100 a night.
I
And
mean,
then that first
realistically, if you're there for like 3 or 4 hours and we're spending $100, like,
It's not that bad.
no.
Oh, the second night.
The second night I was fucked up.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were.
this motherfucker. The first night we were leaving, he was like carrying his beer out, and the security guard's like, "You can't do that." He's like, "Okay," and he tries to start chucking it, and he laughs and spits it everywhere.
Well, it's because the security guard looked like Spencer Gaw with less hair. Like he was like 5'4"
You're like, if I wanted to push you over, I
Yeah.
easily could.
and 105 pounds, and I was like, then I just lost it because I was like, this is so fucking funny that this guy's standing here like.
I was already walking out the door, and I looked back.
I just like it exploded out of my mouth. I was laughing so hard, and I felt
And he
so
walked
bad.
over
It
to the
went.
bathroom, he's like, "I'm so," or he walked it over to the trash can. He was like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and then he walks outside and
This
leaves.
guy's just mortified, like he couldn't say anything.
Fuck him.
And we saw him the next night, and I apologized. He's like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay."
That was funny. Oh, and then he made friends with like new dealers, so he was just playing practice games with them. And then I finally lost all my money, and then I came over and I sit down, and then it just gets loud, of course.
It's anytime we do anything, it starts making everybody starts having fun.
I told him to suck my dick in Spanish, and they all looked at me. Apparently, they don't get insults.
I think it was a very Americanized insult,
Very.
like a
They all laughed.
yeah.
It was funny as hell. Chupi mi verga.
Just gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn sure.
And you were like playing their blackjack game, like our practice game, like you were quitting your own money for a little while. It was really funny.
You gotta learn. There are competitive people in the world.
I think I would have lost a lot more money had I brought more money to spend, but I think I allocated like $60 a day, which isn't anything in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I brought $2,000 that trip.
I know you fucking throwing money around. I was like, I'm gonna pay for the car rental. I'm gonna pay for like random shit.
No.
I think I split it with your dad.
Car rental?
Hmm?
Oh, that Jeep that
Yeah.
night?
That
Oh, I
Jeep
thought
was
you just
fun.
bought gas.
I think we split everything. I don't know.
know.
It doesn't fucking matter. Regardless, next time I'm bringing more money, and I'm taking that little Mexican man with me when I win a bunch of money at the casino, and that wasn't like sexual. That wasn't weird. Just taking everything. Taking everything.
I'm taking this
like
little
it's
Mexican.
mine.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I won everything that this casino has to
This is
offer.
mine now.
I'm taking this man
Your
as
little-
a winning.
Your little bodyguard man is mine now too. He's my bodyguard. He already has my scent on him.
I peed on him. I marked my territory.
I spit beer all over him. I spit your people's water all over him. He is mine.
Oh, that was funny. Shit. Back when I had Tinder on my phone, like, you know how?
Did you delete it because your lady friend?
No, I had it like gone long before that. What? Long before that.
Sure. You're fucking lying.
No, I'm not.
I know you're lying because you're not very convincing.
He's not very convincing anyways.
I can't even tell the truth without lying when you're asking it. Okay, thank you very much. I deleted it well before. Bumble, on the other hand, no.
Okay. The
There you
truth
go.
comes out.
Yeah. But you know how, like, the premium Tinder, you can, like, choose your location?
Sure.
Okay. I matched with this girl, like, from Mexico City. She's like, oh, I just want to learn English better and all that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, cool.
You're like,
And then I got drunk one night. I was like, yo, we're going to Cozumel. You want to come with? Or she's like, can I come with you? I was like, yeah. We're staying at this hotel this time.
Seth is inviting random Mexican girls while I'm still over here trying to invite myself.
You
I'm
did
like,
kind of invite
no,
yourself to the
no.
deal, but
Yes, I invited myself the first time.
He did.
I'd like to go at some point. But I'm building race cars in the next like 2 years. It's not gonna happen. So
Race gang!
What was it? Tom's graduation. We're going to Mexico. And I told my dad, I was like, yo, we're going twice. We're going in February and we're going in June. Fuck Colson's. Is that their music?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the neighbors. I think it's 2 down.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
It might be 3 because there are college students over there. I remember coming over here on like one of those big snows just to drop something off maybe. And they were out with the Jeep and they had the tug on it and they were like skiing and snowboarding. I was like, dope.
It's so fun. Like I wish there was people around for like to do that.
I tried to do it with Tom on that, but I tried to turn my truck around in the
They
middle.
told me you got stuck.
Yeah, I centered my pickup.
Getting
like-
a full size pickup stuck.
It
Ugh.
was miserable.
Especially a diesel long bed.
I shoveled for a long time and then we still had to get the Jeep to tug it out.
I got one time I was rescuing a truck, or it was a 2-wheel drive Wrangler actually, out in the middle of nowhere on a big old snowstorm. They were delivering mail, and rescued that. And then I went to like go turn around and like parked it heavy. Me and Eric dug for like fucking like an hour, and somehow like another fucking like diesel like drove on the side, like, other road and saw us. Came back and I was like, thank fucking God. It was like about 20 feet behind where we got stuck. Bear.
Oh shit.
We just got on a drift, and I didn't realize it was a fucking drift.
I hate that shit.
I was like, thank God. It was like windy as shit. Like, you couldn't see anything. Me and Eric have got a couple things pretty stuck. We got a Suburban stuck one time that like took us like 4 hours to get out.
I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten anything stuck. I feel like my Grand Cherokee got stuck once in Palmer Lake, but that was in fucking 4 feet blizzard status. I think it was, what, the 2010, 11? What was the last big one? Maybe it was 13?
Well, the big one was 2014, I think. But I don't know if you would you. Why would you have been
No, I
there?
didn't have
Yeah.
that one.
It had to be before 2010.
I was still in high school.
Yeah.
So it was 2008.
That was the first time I ever got anything stuck. It was my Jeep Comanche, and it didn't have 4-wheel drive because it's a vacuum actuator. Shit, it sucks. It's fucking terrible.
Junk.
So you remember, the road it's County Road 13 that goes in between Boyd and Horsetooth, or Horseshoe. You know where that new roundabout is?
Mm.
That used to just be a T.
Mm.
And like, so I was taking college courses in high school. I was doing an automotive class, and like these guys was like, oh yeah, let's start a group. It's called Team Counter Steer. I was like, oh, so you're just drifting in the snow. I was like, okay, cool, sounds good, whatever. So I was out at like 11 o'clock, and I was going home, and like I turned at that T, and I just kept going straight right into this fence. I couldn't get out. And this guy comes by, is like, hey, does the 4-wheel drive not work? No. Can you pull me out because I don't want to call my dad? And it's like 11:30. I can't wake him up. He's gonna be pissed. He's like, yeah, I can pull you out. Thank God.
He actually pulled you?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
I missed that truck. That was a cool fucking truck.
I got my Envoy stuck behind the Narc one day.
Dope.
That wouldn't be hard to do.
It was a
Parking
big-
lot's awful.
It was a big old snowstorm and they had piled up the snow, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna drive on top of that. And then it was sitting on the frame, like teetering, like it was stupid. It was funny. I laughed my ass off, but
I think I did that with my pre-runner once.
the 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, but with those ones, you know, if the rear wheels are touching anything solid, you'll probably make it.
Still 2-wheel drive.
Yep.
The worst thing is you get stuck. I got a box truck stuck once delivering it back to like the post office, and that was.
You do that for a living. Just drive freight for postal service between here and Denver.
So you can sublease that out, and
There's lots of openings right now.
yeah, and
Good
like
benefits
they
and good pay. And you don't have to fuck.
they were because my aunt's friend does it, and it's like a sublease, and he drives to like Chicago or something like that once a week or once every other week, and he makes like 20 grand on it. Because I mean, you got to get out there and back within like 3 days. I mean, I'd fucking do it.
I'm just talking local, so you could do
Yeah, there's local stuff.
Denver, and then our boardwalk office, and our Old Town office, and then sometimes Loveland.
I would have taken a job at Praxair before I would have done that.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So they sell gases basically. So they sell oxygen and like, or pure.
It's like
oxygen.
air gas or
Yeah.
general air.
And then they can use gases for like drilling and shit like that. And it was, I think, 29, 22 an hour. And if you were sent out of the state, they would pay for your hotel, you get per diem, and then they would add ton mile on top of your hourly rate. Great benefit. Oh, it would have been so good. It's bad because it's shift work. So there's 3 shifts.
So
And
you would
the-
have
the
ended
s-
up
it-
on the
yeah.
mid shift.
Yeah, the mid shift that starts at 4 and then goes at night through the night, or like into the night.
The postal service. I'm sure the benefits are better at the postal service.
I mean, it's basically government.
Yeah, and it's guaranteed.
Yeah. And you can work as many or as few shifts as you want because we need drivers. And then you don't have to fucking deal with the maintenance on your own truck.
After
It's
those-
honestly like a possibility, like on the
Don't know
scenario.
why you don't.
I don't necessarily want to give up.
Well, there's wanting to and seeing an actual need to.
I understand.
I mean, shit, I considered the fucking post office for a
Why don't you
while.
do it? You don't want to do VOMA?
What the problem is there's still plenty of people there that know the fam, and they'd be like, "Oh, he can do it," and it's one of those like they put you into that shit, and I don't want to fucking do that. I don't know. I've thought about it still, like even to this day.
I'm gonna wait on the next
Okay, these are pretty much done. So, I thought about it just because like there's like forever work.
There's a guy that works at the post office that reminds me of Eric, but Eben-sized.
Mailman
says.
instead of janitor man.
Do you deal with Chris's dad ever?
Yeah, I had his route 2 weeks ago. He's honestly a nice guy.
I love Jason actually.
Yeah.
He's rad.
Yeah.
He's just not put together at all.
None of that
He always
family
looks like,
is.
He always looks like he's coming off a bender.
Just because he is. There's no joke on that one.
I just picture him coming back from the bars or from going out with his girlfriend every single night.
Probably what happened. Or he drank a bottle of whiskey every night.
But yeah, I had to drive his truck for 6 days.
Is he still smoking it?
Yeah. But he did a really good job cleaning it up. It was very, very not noticeable. But I had driven it before that. Like, on Sundays, you kind of just grab a random truck and go. And I drove his truck once, and like,
It's nasty.
disgusting.
I'm surprised they still let them do that at
Not
all.
supposed to, but when you have like seniority or when you're like
Right, like
a regular carrier, they can
he
basically
can't-
tell anyone and everyone to fuck off.
He can't.
I mean,
you
it
can't
really
get
doesn't
fired.
matter.
Yeah.
You like once you have you've been there for like 10, 15 years, you literally cannot get fired.
It's literally after you're a regular. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been there for a regular for a month or 20 years. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want, and the union will back you up, which is cool.
I mean I know a guy that fucking didn't lose his route after he got a fucking DUI on it.
I've heard of guys getting DUIs on their route.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He was driving a 2-ton.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And didn't get fucking canned.
You didn't anything?
Now I'm good.
I'm dead.
Yeah, like if you want like a job that you can't get fired from, that's one of them for sure.
Fair enough.
Like you can be really bad, which is impressive that you can be bad as a mail carrier. Like the job
So
itself,
simplistic.
right? And you can be bad at it. People are bad at it.
I mean, I can see people just not being like time efficient at it.
Well, there's that, but then there's also just
Give you the wrong mail.
oh, it happens all the time.
Oh yeah.
All the time. No.
The heat has fucked me up
I
this week.
agree, dude. When I went to the track, like I was like wiped the fuck out.
Like yesterday, I was like, yes, I'm getting off early. So I'm gonna go home and go to bed early.
Get off.
Yeah, I didn't stop working on my truck until like 8:30.
Don't look at this. Take a sip.
Nasty.
It's so fucking bitter.
I kind of like it though.
Why?
It's called bitter citrus.
Oh, it's like if you've ever like had fruity drinks at a bar and you throw it up, that's the taste in your mouth.
Or drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth.
Oh. That one gives me like orange Tic-Tac after brushing your teeth.
Oh, I like orange Tic Tacs.
Oh, orange Tic-Tacs are by far the best, but after brushing your teeth, that's what it tastes like.
Okay, I see. Want to try this, Dixter?
I'll try in a second.
And then
Don't tell him what it is.
analyze it.
Yeah.
And figure out what it tastes like.
Okay. Sure.
You could even. Why don't you just drive for them in the off season?
Should. I don't know.
This is something to do.
I mean, actually, that's kind of smart because off season's
You make-
holiday season,
Yeah. Well, your season's what? April to.
Thanksgiving. Basically, Thanksgiving's the cutoff for any
They'll
lease
pay you
truck.
probably holiday money too.
I mean, a lot. So, like, True Green. You know what True Green is? Okay. True Green. So, seasonal job. Ends basically before mine does. But FedEx and Ups come in and they take all of their employees for the holiday season.
Yeah.
So, instead of the driver giving the package, they have the ride along to go run the packages for them.
They're just package runners.
hmm
Yeah.
But they pay them good. I think they pay them the same as
Fuck
True
that.
Green. I mean, it's
It's a
something to
hard
do.
ass job.
What, package running?
Yeah.
Why?
Trust me, it is. My stepdad said that he always felt bad for his runners because he was a FedEx driver.
Oh.
And he got runners at the holidays, and he's like, yeah, honestly, like, the runners, like, we go through them so fast because it's a really hard job. So,
I mean, I can kind of understand that for, like, snowy conditions. Hot, cold, trying to run really quickly in the snow, blah, blah, blah. He's like, and it's like,
well, and then it's
stop,
nonstop. It's like 12
stop.
hours.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if your regular driver leaves, a lot of the time what they'll do is the regular driver will finish their 8 or 9 hours or whatever it is, and you'll still do like 3 or 4 more.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, it's brutal.
don't do that. Plus, you don't get benefits.
No, I know. That was just an analogy or whatever.
But yeah, why don't you just
I was thinking about going back to the drywall again because I felt so good. I mean, I hated every fucking second of it. But, like, when spring came around and I got back on my bike, I felt so fucking good.
You're also drinking a lot less.
What do you mean?
You were drinking less alcohol while you were doing drywall.
You're funny.
At least I thought so.
No. If anything, I would be drinking more. That is a brutal job.
It looked like lightning. Did you put these coals in the same place?
No, I made a new bowl.
There's a new bowl.
The exact same place.
It's hot as fuck already.
Was using shitty coals, so.
Yeah, they're not terrible. Shouldn't be hot. They made it just because it's fucking hot outside. But yeah, I made a new bowl.
It was lightning and thunder. What?
Where them tongues at?
Some fucking weather coming in, apparently.
No. Move them apart? Oh, fucking giant holes. I'm up anyway.
The weather outside is
What?
weather.
I'm doing the same thing.
Seth's gonna visit the pea tree.
Petrie. We see our, this tree right here got fucking annihilated by the snow in May.
wasps look so
See that?
weird when they dry out and die.
Eat one.
They look like ants.
I'll eat one if you eat one.
Nope.
Alright, let me try that.
Don't look at what flavor it is.
Is it peach?
What does it taste like to you?
His face.
I'm not like
Try
a.
another sip. It honestly gets better the more you sip it. Like, it doesn't even taste better to me anymore.
Like,
I
literally.
don't think it's that bitter. I just don't.
It's
What does it taste like to you? Related to something.
It tastes like a shitty Starburst. It has like the
Way off
same,
of
like,
ours.
You got a lot of fruit going on for citrus.
it tastes like a yellow Starburst.
No.
That's like, not great.
We thought, okay, so his drinking orange juice right after brushing your teeth. And I was eating orange
my shit is
Tic-Tac.
so
Mine was-
mint. Ooh, orange Tic Tac.
Orange Tic Tac after brushing your teeth.
Orange Tic Tac in
Boom!
general. Orange Tic Tac in general is kind of how that rolls.
Do you not like orange
Like,
Tic Tac?
No.
That's the best flavor it's Tic Tac.
Damn straight. He's probably one of like those
They're like-
white Tic Tac guys.
I mean, they're still not bad.
I mean, they're
I
not
like
terrible.
to mix the white ones and the orange ones together.
The fruity, like the mixture ones, are always the worst.
They make mixture
Yeah.
Tic Tacs?
Yeah.
I haven't had a Tic Tac.
Multicolour.
It's just kind of like chalky, like Tic Tac, like taste, like. But it's orange Tic Tac is kind of where that flavor
Do
comes
they still
from.
make Tic Tacs?
Oh fuck yeah!
I haven't had a Tic Tac in.
I remember growing up, my
10
grandmother
years.
had like pounds or like boxes full of orange Tic Tacs. So it was like
My mom was an Altoid.
eat like 5 of them, and then like old
My dad's
school
an Altoid.
Altoids.
Yeah?
Oh,
My mom-
those were so good. They need to bring those back.
What do you mean old school ones?
It
So
exists.
they were like the
It's in
diamond. No, they were like the diamond ones, like sugar
I'm
coated.
talking about sour Altoids.
Oh, those are sour
I'm
Altoids.
talking about sour Altoids.
Okay, yeah, they need to
aren't
bring
the
those
old
back.
school. The old school Altoids.
I love the icebreakers, the ice ones, like the fucking.
The gum?
No, like the gum was good too, but like the circle, like where it has like to share, or like the round package.
I don't know if I've ever had those.
The shit. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, where they had like the one
Oh
with like,
yeah,
the share.
the
and
water,
I've
the
had-
watermelon ones
I've
were
had the
like
sour
the
ones.
frost
Oh,
The
the
watermelons.
sour, yeah,
You're
the
talking
sour
about
ones
sour
are
ones.
so fucking good.
You're talking about sour ones too. I think.
No, I don't think those were sour.
They come in both.
I don't
They're
think I've ever had
non-sour.
Yeah, mine
The
was like
sour
the-
ones,
it was like
the sour
clear
ones was like
watermelon.
candy, dude. You just fucking.
The sour ones are dope.
You just-
Same with the sour Altoids. Those were delicious. I remember I think it was
Like after you get.
sour
Yeah.
tangerine.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, those are just candy. They're not even fucking mints.
Like right after you got like out of like the sour crystals and all that kind of stuff. It was just so fruity. You're like,
You know what that tastes like? I know it tastes like fucking the salt sticks that are tangerine. It tastes exactly the same. And I had one.
I don't know what a salt
The
stick
what?
is.
Salt sticks for like keeping
Are you
water
a
in your
horse?
body. No, they're like a running like endurance thing that you eat.
No, I know.
And so I didn't realize also that their fucking lactose is the binder. So I was like eating it. And I was like,
Why the lactose?
I don't know, dude. But like I was eating one for like my half marathon fucking years ago, and I was like raising calories. I was like, like fuck. But like it tastes just like that exactly.
I feel like I'd like these salt sticks.
Like,
I
it
like-
wasn't bad.
I like salty things and I like bitter things.
It wasn't bad. And it's for
Just
keeping
like
water.
my
in-
women.
I look huge on the camera. Like,
Everybody
look at
looks
my
hu-
right arm.
Everybody looks huge in the camera.
Now put your arms flat. No, flat, like at your, well, on your legs or something.
Still look
you
huge.
got arms. I got arms.
Still look huge.
Yeah, I look fat as fuck on camera, so it's fine.
The camera adds 20 pounds, boys.
That's why you wear black clothing, because they can't see it on the camera. Because look at how my belly is sitting. Looks like I'm skinny and fit.
You're not actually that fat, anyways.
You got probably 10 to lose.
That looks way fatter on that scenario when you did that. Like,
A 5 or 10.
now look at the camera when you're fucking. You look way fatter when you do that. But obviously you're forcing it
I don't
out.
even know if I can.
Do it anymore.
That's all I got.
You still got a little gut.
Yeah, I got probably like a couple pounds of pooch, but that's winter fat that I can't.
Yeah, I think 170s, 175
We
is
used to
probably
both
like,
weigh 170.
yeah.
You go, there's no fucking way.
I've been slowly going up. Like high school, I weighed like 125, 130.
Well, your head alone probably weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah, my ego is a fucking terrible thing.
Color winter doesn't fuck me up. Tell you what. I want to get back down to like 2.5, 210.
That was good. What you said?
Huh?
What were you
Yeah, that
saying?
was good. That was good.
Yeah, I want to get down to like 205, 210 again. Like
That'd
it
be good.
was at the beginning of 2020.
Yeah, you look good.
I think I maxed out at 189 or something like that. And I was like, all right, no more COVID.
I just have like a lot of bone weight, so like I'm just a big dude.
I'm not fat, I'm big boned. That was fucking you.
No, I'm fat right now. That's what it is. Still sort of ran a half marathon 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
Anyway, my mom would keep a tin of Altoids in her purse, and a tin of Altoids in her car, and a tin of Altoids in the kitchen, and a tin of Altoids in the like living room table, like we had drawers.
your mom and my dad would get along.
My mom loves the fucking Altoids. She doesn't even eat them that often, but they're at hand when you need them.
Exactly. It's like, oh, you know what? My breath kind of smelled. Altoid?
Altoid?
That was a perfect timing. Altoid, bam!
Clip that. Clip that. What's the timestamp on that? You got one, Dick?
112, roughly.
Okay,
I'll
papi.
try to put it on TikTok.
Altoid. Well, hopefully Seth was loud enough. He was kind of quiet.
I mean, it's kind of here.
The microphone's right in front of him, so.
Yeah. And they pick up fucking everything. Boom, bitch!
I like how
No,
we're
I
like in
feel-
this one like pocket of like not fucking in drought and like all of it's like fire danger around us.
Give it a month.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
no, I
going up to Glenwood Springs, like going through those mountains, everything was like high to like almost extreme. I was like, God damn,
Yeah, it's-
really?
everywhere else in Colorado except for Denver North, and like only like in the patch
Yeah.
like, up here.
Salida was extreme, but it was green as fuck. Like,
It can still be dry though. That's the thing.
yeah. The stream that we were near was pretty low.
We were coming back from Utah. We took US 40 and then into Highway 14. Like when you called me at 9:30 in the morning, hey, you want a day drone?
I think I called you first, didn't I?
You didn't call me. I think you texted me. No, you did call me, and I didn't pick up, and then I called you back.
Well, you should have came out because we had a fun day. It was a
on
fun day.
Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fun day overall though.
I think I was at work.
But we were coming back and I was like, it's pretty green for now. I got flashed by the police. I don't know if I told you that.
No.
Yeah, so we were from Walden towards, on Highway 14, like, towards, Fort Collins. And me and Karen were doing, like, 90 to 45.
Oh, did you go through, like, Steamboat Springs and shit like that? Oh,
When you called me, I was in Craig.
Okay.
When you called me at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was laying in Andy's bed because she went to work. I was like, day drink. He's gonna day drink with me. And then as I was calling Avery, I was like, huh?
What does she do?
She's a bartender at Tony's and Hooters.
Is she?
Yeah.
She was going to work at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, they open at 10:30.
Oh really? Well, I figured if you were new, you don't get the opening shifts.
She's not that new.
Yeah, she's not that new.
And they're hurting bad, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Much like every other restaurant in Colorado right now, or everywhere, rather.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were fucking.
You were saying.
Oh, as I was calling you, I was like, fuck, he doesn't have a normal job anymore. And then you didn't pick up. I was
Travis, that's not your fucking normal. It's a different fucking.
He's on Facebook.
No, that's on Twitch.
That is a different name.
Yeah, it's
He's
not
not
Mocha.
Mocha.
It's because we get invited when you can't make it.
Yeah, because we are less important than you.
There you go.
Hey, you missed out on the really spicy bitters.
We know we're invited, but we don't receive open invitations. We don't actively receive invitations. I also don't have to work till 10 tomorrow, so that's a rarity.
I've got to wake up at 5.
You don't fucking need one.
It's true.
You missed out on the
Shut up, robot Travis. Robot.
Carolina Reaper bitters.
They're delightful.
Well, no, he's got a bitters, like straight, like
Oh,
the bottle of bitters.
where's that?
He has it.
Oh, the habanero one?
Yeah, those are fucking good.
Yeah, it was kind of like sweet and spicy. I kept those ones because I know he'd be like,
Lick my shiny
I want to
metal
try
ass.
it in like a PBR or like Montucky or something, like try to make a spicy beer. That'd be so fucking good.
Yeah, that stuff was really good. The flavor is super dang.
It's primo.
You get add a pickle to it.
What?
Ooh, yeah. Actually,
Ooh, a spicy pickle beer?
Mmm.
And it's small enough we could take it into a fucking bar?
That sounds great.
Dude, I'm gonna text Andy. I was like, hey, I'm gonna come and get your keys. I gotta get into your house. Because it's sitting over there in her house.
We're gonna do that
And then
right
we're gonna
now.
go to the bar and go get pickle fucking spicy beers.
Is she
Be like,
working tonight?
yeah.
Where's her place?
Right over there. By student housing. In Plum.
Are we going out? Is that the plan?
If you want to. He's probably gonna bounce.
If
but
we go early enough, I'll go for like an
yeah,
hour.
I mean, I'll go out. I won't probably drink anything.
I'm just gonna take an Uber home. Just sleep.
I mean, I was
My
figuring
place,
we
you
podcast until like we hit
I gotta
2
wake up
hours.
at 5 to go hook up trailer and then go load and stack hay.
Remember the last time I asked you what you were doing on Saturday and you said, I don't fucking work on weekends?
Well, this is an old dude that needed help, so.
You made it very intent that I make a point about it now because
What's
I
up?
like your shirt.
Thank you. I stole it from you like
I thought I recognized that
7
shirt.
years ago.
I don't know that would
No,
fit.
I mean, you recognize it from me wearing
Right,
it.
I know.
But I stole it from him. I think we
I
went
remember the
swimming.
story.
Yeah, we went swimming or something like that. I didn't have a shirt. It's like, yeah, you can take this.
I don't know that would fit.
Yeah, no, I'm down to go out like
He
for
used
like
to
a
wear
couple
like
hours
really
or
tiny
whatever.
shit.
Used to fit like that ass.
I mean, it really
An
didn't
hour?
fit
I'm not
you.
gonna
You
make
just
an
wore
hour.
really
What?
tight shit.
I'm not gonna make an hour.
What time is
I
it?
could do half
What
an
are
hour.
we at?
Well, no, I was thinking we hit this at 2 hours, which is 45 minutes from now.
I could do a half hour.
Okay, well, we'll do half an hour. We'll fucking go out for a couple hours.
I don't know if I'll make it that long. But we'll
Stop
see.
being a pussy.
Would you rather I just turn up wasted ass drunk?
Yes.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
And you don't have to drink everything.
Yes, I do. That's the problem. I know exactly who I am, and I will continue drinking.
No, I was talking to like a guy. Yeah, I used to work with him, but he's like one of Dan's like good friends at the track, and he was like drinking beers. And he's like, "Do you want one?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, if I start drinking,
If I start,
I finish.
that's the only reason I took
Yeah.
a beer at the barbershop, because I was like, I'll probably have one like at the barbershop, and then I'll have one when I get home, and then we'll just continue. I went home and showered and had a shower beer. And
That's what I'm saying. Like, you go home at like midnight, you'll be fine.
I'm not worried about waking up. I just don't want to get fucking shit ass wasted.
Right. So if you're out for
You don't
2
have to
hours, you'll be okay.
I mean, you just hang out with me. I'm not gonna drink. Maybe one beer, but
Famous last words.
Fuck off, Travis.
So that just means you're gonna.
Last week, me and Travis, we got fucking rowdy. We went to
Klondike
Rec Room
and
and
Rec Room.
Klondike and got fucking.
he fucking texted me.
thrashed.
Wish you guys were here.
Do the sprinkler one, Travis.
Tis, 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 tis.
My sprinkler.
We were having a good fucking time, actually. Like, the floor was still sticky in Rec Room, but.
Okay, 4 out of 10. Tease.
But we had a good time last week.
I also did.
You don't have to go home tonight. You could stay at Andy's house and volunteer yourself to just stay there. Are you guys that close? That you could just be like, I'm.
Yeah, he's there
shit-ass
all the
drunk.
time.
Yeah, I'm there all
Yeah, so that's exactly what you're gonna do regardless.
No,
No, you don't think so? Why not?
because I'm gonna go home,
And then what?
go to
Go to
bed.
bed.
And what's the difference?
I don't have to drive from Fort Collins to Loveland to.
You don't have
Isn't
to
it-
drive 12 minutes.
It's like 25 minutes. Thank you very much.
Not at 5:30 in the morning.
If you drive the speed limit.
Why
it
do you
is.
have to? Why do you have to do it so early?
Because it's gonna still be warm tomorrow. I want to get it done
You're supposed to
early.
get it done.
You're
Which
gonna,
I don't blame you.
you're
at all.
gonna sacrifice sleep.
Have you ever loaded and stacked hay?
Yes, I actually have stacked hay. There was a barn that was across from my mom's house. The one that I always said blew down. Big red barn. And I threw hay and stacked hay for a summer. It was fucking miserable. Thank you.
And comes back like this.
CTS is not about it, apparently.
Well, you gotta do separate characters because otherwise it recognizes that it's duplicate. So you gotta go T, and then T-E, and then T-E-E, and then T again.
Just look it up on your look it up and just copy paste.
Just Google my sprinkler goes TTS.
I did haha.
Well, you found a shit one.
Carrot, 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 carrot.
Carrot, 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 carrot.
I love doing the.
The Siri, have you ever seen the Siri one where he just types, like, Siri, I want you to call me this, and it's just, like, H-E-H-H-A, H-E-H-H-A, and she goes,
Wait, what? What? Where?
I
Where?
did like
You should look at the video. They patched it, but you should look at the video. It's
the
fucking
one like
hilarious.
the A.
So you
That's like the square, like it's in the square.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing that one in fucking Discord. Like, oh, it's so annoying.
Call me what?
I'm glad they fixed TTS in Discord too. So like that one time after they fixed it,
Yeah.
and like somebody put it in there, and like everyone's like, "What the fuck is this? What's going on here?"
I blew it up for, like, a solid 2 days.
You would like me to call you.
Did you actually just put it in there? Or is the video-
You have the video?
I don't even care if it's not real. That is
It's not
super
real. It's
funny.
good.
So funny.
You know you want to watch it again.
Dude, what?
You would like me to call you.
That's good.
Post it in Discord so that way everyone can see it.
Yeah, that shit is so fucking
I like
funny.
when she gets all.
This kid's gonna
Are you
die
choking
from
on your
this shit.
bed?
Sorry, I was.
It's
That-
so good.
It's fucking amazing. I am sharing that on Discord and sending it to everybody.
Tag everybody.
Yes.
Tag all.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
a good
fuck.
one. That
Give me some
may
credit.
be-
Give me some credit.
That was
Yeah.
damn good. That's going in random BS because everybody looks at that.
That's super funny.
Okay, we are going to text.
So this is getting real right now. We're gonna lose Seth for about a minute or two while he's group texting about 1,000 people.
So funny, dude.
That's what she sounded like. Without the squeaks. You can always tell it's gonna be a good laugh for Seth because he gets really quiet and just. It's
When he starts
really
squealing
quiet.
a little bit before he starts laughing, that's what's good. Get that? Like, you do like a fucking weird, like...
It's like an outward wheeze. Like a,
Yeah.
Oh, that is fucking.
I mean, we all have
amazing.
kind of funny laughs, too, when it comes down to it, too.
True.
I know I have a stupid laugh. Good, though. Like it. It's super funny.
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
That's how hard I laughed when you sent me the.
You would like me to call you?
Well, we lost Seth for the podcast, and we will come back
This man
after a
just
quick break.
dies.
Are you laughing at yourself now?
It was not that funny, Jesus. Oh my god, dude.
What's up, Thomas?
The best part is this is going to be immortalized for history because. Are you calling Tom?
Yeah, Tom called me.
Hi, Tom.
What's up, Tom?
Seth is fine. He's just laughing a lot, like too much. He's laughing like a child.
Yeah, it's...
Spit yours in out. Spit yours in out.
my god.
Jesus. There's a napkin right there.
Oh, it's amazing. Watch it.
Okay, bye, Tom. Are you actually? Okay.
Or you should watch it on fucking while you're on the phone call.
Do you need to do anything productive with Seth right now because he's not going to be of any use for another minute or two?
No, dude, I was just wondering what you guys are up to.
We're hanging out drinking on Dick's back porch. If you want to come and hang out.
Oh.
I might actually. I've got nothing going on.
I think we're gonna hang out here for a little bit and then go out to the bars for a little while.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might. I gotta get home and change. I just got out of the hospital, so
Cool.
I'll text Seth, see what you guys are up to.
Sounds good. Later.
Hit you up.
I like the breathing after.
Oh, that's so great.
Andy responded, but you need to text her that she needs to be able to hear it.
Oh, that's so fucking funny, dude. You made that way better. Way funnier.
Oh, fuck me.
You just need to save that whole segment as a YouTube video. Unedited. Gagging and all.
Like, it was funny, don't get me wrong.
It's been real.
Man dies from laughing.
Nice.
Good job.
I didn't do anything.
I know, but either way, good job.
Oh God.
Now,
Who
Chris.
else can I send that to? We're good.
You're real good at, like, not preventing a mess.
What else could I have done?
I don't know,
I
but
expected it. I moved it over to the concrete as
you're
fast
good,
as I could.
you're good, dude. I'm just giving you shit.
What?
you just fucking die, dude.
We lost you for a solid 10 minutes.
It's fantastic.
Fucking funny. Oh
Okay.
my God.
You listen to it again.
What the fuck?
Why am I like this? Neighbor's like, okay, we need to call the cops now. This woman has been crying for the last 5 minutes.
So good.
Oh God. I'm literally gonna go through my contacts right now and just send it to everybody. Like Tanner's dad. I'm gonna send it to Tanner's dad.
Dude, that game that he fucking bought for me is so bad.
Who, Bill?
No, Tanner. So Tanner bought me this game called Sex with the Devil
Oh yeah.
on
I saw that.
Steam, and it is retarded. Like, it's so bad. I can't believe they sell it on Steam because it's like, there's some animated titties and vagina for sure.
Dope.
Dick, like, immediately there's like an animated dick. Like the first like 3 minutes, just animated dick.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Steam doesn't care as long as you make it based on availability, based on age range. You don't really care if I try this up, do you?
Not
Huh?
really, no. It'll evaporate out tomorrow.
Probably even tonight. It's still probably warm enough. I had a mess of laughing at Seth.
I'll watch it again too.
You're gonna watch us tomorrow and just
I'm
die
gonna
again.
watch that tomorrow, like tonight, and I'm not gonna go to bed.
Seth, what'd you do all night?
Oh, that's fucking phenomenal.
So good, dude. I mean, you made it way better, but it's funny, but you made it way more funny.
You can't because it's live. I would love to watch it right now.
No. Watch the YouTube video.
Yeah, you can back up on the YouTube.
You would like me to call you.
Why? It's that funny. I mean, it's funny.
Oh, it's losing its potency. That's
Okay.
amazing.
You're making this way funnier than it is.
Oh,
Oh, that was Tom.
dude,
It's not a woman crying, it's just Seth.
listen to this.
What's his name?
This is Jeff.
Have you met him before? Or you just randomly said, dude, listen to this.
No, I gave him some of that bitters.
I figured you just thought it was some random guy that was walking through the house that doesn't even live here.
No.
No,
He's
he
probably
was-
talking on the phone and be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I
outside?"
thought he wasn't here for a minute because like when I was like doing this bowl, like his door was open on his room and he just fucking passed out, fucking face first in his fucking bed. I would go like look to see if his like truck was up front. I was like, they have like his doors open, like he's not out here doing shit. I was like, oh, he's just fucking. You just see his feet just hanging on his bed, like sideways. I was like, okay.
Oh fuck, that's so great.
I was thinking I was gonna finish this beer and we can cut this and pack some shit downstairs real quick.
I'm down.
And then we can bounce. You made that way too funny.
Dude, look at this double chin.
That's beautiful. That's all I got. I don't even know if I have
You
one.
can't see mine, so beard.
You cut yours like really like close.
Actually,
Well,
I would have chosen a different line.
when I
buddy.
cut up, I cut it to my chin.
Oh, your
My
jawbone,
jawbone.
your jawline.
Yeah.
That's how I used that. That's how I did it. Like when it was like short, like right now, I would have done like jawline, but once it gets a little bit longer, I just let everything fill in.
I accidentally trimmed without a guard the other day, so I had to shave my entire face.
Happens.
But for the first time in probably 2 or 3 years, I feel like.
That you saw your upper lip that doesn't grow very much hair in general.
I don't know. I'm not offended. If anything, I have to do less maintenance on my face.
Yeah, that's true.
My hair grows.
Yeah,
My
I
fucking
said,
mustache is like in my face. Like
Yeah.
if I don't cut like a couple
why
weeks
is
ago.
Chris still not doing beards?
Well, so he cut mine once when nobody was there. The last time they hadn't talked. What? Oh, yeah. The last time I was there, like Tyler was in there too, so like he wasn't. They haven't. So we had to wear masks and do the whole
Oh.
thing. So I need to schedule a new one to see if they're doing it. 'Cause I don't. I mean, it's been really hard to cut my own face because like for 3 years I didn't do it at all.
Yeah.
My barbershop started being open on Sundays and Mondays, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, he works. The only days that he doesn't work is Friday and Saturdays. But now he's open all the time. Like I've been getting mine on Sundays. Just get it done, but I've been trying to get him on the podcast because he's just such a fucking cool dude.
Chris?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's such a dope dude. But yeah, it's
I got a cut from my non-regular barber today. It took like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, you should have told him to do better.
I can't fucking see that.
Yeah.
I can't fucking see that.
You did a good job.
This is the guy that was cutting my hair. Remember I think you went there once, didn't you? Didn't you go to Little May Barbers once? You didn't.
I never did.
But he cut my hair for like a year and a half, and then he just randomly skipped town and like didn't even tell anyone that he was leaving. Like the barbershop was like, "So you quit?" We're like, "What's going on right now?" Like,
Just one of those moments.
They hadn't heard from him in like a week, and they were like genuinely concerned for his safety. I heard like a week later, and they were like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I'm back in Ohio." And like as of like March, he just
came back.
yeah. Well, the dude that has been my barber since bought the shop from the old guy that owned it. He's like, "Fine, but if you ever fucking leave for more than one day without telling us, you're fired." Like,
Well, I mean, like where, Chris was previous at the previous place.
Sinners?
Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
the owner of that, she's kind of
Scissors and Sinners?
she's kind of a kooky bitch. Melissa
Her name
is.
again?
Her name's Melissa.
Yeah. I got my hair cut from her once.
She's really odd.
And there was a chubbier, bleached blonde hair woman that was cutting my hair there for like 6 months.
But they were taking.
At the original
She
location.
takes she doesn't will not raise the prices at all, and she takes 80% of every cut. Yeah. Whereas where Chris is now, it's all people that used to work at Scissors and Centers. That's called Bare Bones Haircuts, and
Right.
basically
Really, you said, aren't they?
no, it's here. It's
Oh,
on
I
Linden.
thought you said it was
It's on Linden. He only has to pay out $250 a month.
It's not bad for a chair.
Fuck yeah, it is. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
So good, literally
Basically, one day covers maybe a little more than one day. 2 days covers his cuts.
Oh,
a month.
it's so if you look at it this way,
What does he charge for a cut? 25.
it's 26, I think, for a cut.
Yeah, but it was like $50 for cut and beard.
Well,
so
with
I mean,
tip, yeah.
with tip and everything.
So I mean, the thing is, like, you know, you cut beard, like when he was doing cuts and beards and tips, like it's basically like $50 a person. It's 5 people, and that takes, you know, little more than fucking
5
6 hours,
Yeah.
like right around 6 hours range. So like
It's like a day.
that's one day.
A day and a lunch.
Yeah. And so I'm super happy they have like the thing that they have set up right now because like he's making good money
Where are they out of London?
right next to. You remember the pizza shop that used to be? It's not there no more since COVID.
It's
There
literally
was
right across the street from the Blind Pig.
Yeah.
Oh really?
No, it's further down.
Yeah, it's across the street from like
Elliot's.
Elliot's.
Oh, where like the.
There was that pizza shop there.
And like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer there since
It's
COVID.
just east or north of that art gallery or whatever.
It is the art
but
gallery.
it's in the same.
Yeah,
is
same
it?
building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
yeah,
confusing location.
but it works out really well for him, and I'm like, and he brought everybody, you know, pretty much everybody that like you know, went to him.
I remember that email. I was like, I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm going here. You guys should follow. And everybody was like,
Yeah, so like he's
Okay.
solid. Like
he's a good barber. He's just a good dude.
he's a good dude and a good barber. You know, it's not like he's just a good dude or a good barber, one of the two. He's fucking dope. I like Chris a lot.
I think you get along with my barber a lot too. Both of you would.
Probably.
He's a fucking good old boy from South Dakota.
Probable. I mean, I get along with pretty much everybody, so. But Chris is cool. Like, Chris is cooler than he even wants to be. That's part of the problem. Like, he's got a YouTube channel like 15,000 subs. So like he's
I was telling him
he
about.
posts like once every like 4 months.
I was telling you about a Mexico trip. I was like, yeah, I really want to get into like underwater photography and all that kind of stuff. He's like, I got a camera for you. If you want to try it out before you go buy your own, you can like use mine. I was like, dope.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, and he does.
When are we going to Mexico?
I'm going in February and June.
Can I come in February?
I got too many
That'll
plans.
actually be really good timing if I can come, because it'll be right around my annual year, and with the postal service you have to take a week off.
Hmm.
So basically, I get a paid week off.
Dope.
So
That'd be cool. I think I'm gonna go during that early time. I'm gonna do another half marathon in Vegas in February.
we do.
I'm gonna act. I'm doing. My plan is to actually like set a good time. So I'm gonna try to do a sub 2:30 half marathon, which is more than just fat guy run it. So
Nice.
Solid jog.
I'm gonna train for a full, I think, and just do a half.
Train for a 3/4.
Just train for a full and do a half.
Yeah, that's I'm training for a full and doing a half. If you're training for a 3/4, you might as well just do a full.
That doesn't put any stress on your body, and you're still.
So what you're missing something that I haven't told you yet. So my training for a full is actually fitness wise. I'm going to do it on the bicycle, not running.
Yeah.
So
Tabata.
what would normally be a long run will be that same time on a bicycle instead. So I'm still going to do short runs, like probably like 5 to 10Ks in those time frames, and then anything that's like longer than like a half marathon for that will be on a bicycle.
I don't
So-
remember. Am I faster or slower than you running?
Running wise, I'm slow.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
fast.
I'm happy to pace you if you want to pace her.
I mean, I struggle like just doing it with other people.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if because I think I run like a 29 5K.
That's pretty quick. I mean, that's about what I've done sub 30 5Ks.
Yeah. But
Pretty
also-
easily.
So, like, if we just,
Like when I was doing the Spartan race, like I was doing sub hour 10Ks.
but I was just saying, like, it'll be a pretty healthy pace for me if we train for 30 5Ks, because it'll be slightly below my average running pace
Yeah.
and slightly above your average running pace.
Yeah. So in my training, like again before that the World Championship like Spartan race, I think I did a 10K in 53, which is pretty fast actually for a fat guy.
That's fast in general.
Because like even like when like after that It's 2019 when I did the Fortitude 10K. I did like a 10:08 or sorry, not a 10:08, an hour 8, and I was very rough from Tour de Fat, very, like very rough. So I mean I can do, and that was like right before that, but like yeah I did like a 53 or 54 I think somewhere in that range, 10K when I was in that shape. But that's kind of where I want to be, just in general. That's kind of where I want to be. So if I can do, again, I want to do the fitness on the bike, not on the run.
How do you feel your cardio is?
Currently, everything's garbage. Currently,
Do Tabata on your bike, and then do
what?
Tabata. Like it's like hit, but more intense.
Okay.
It's like more intense hit. It's like max.
I have a pretty good plan going. It starts next week. So and then that'll
try So there's a really good Tabata app that I used when I went from 0 to 60 for that. I think it was the 10K that we did. But I think I did that for 3 weeks and did my 54 with basically zero effort otherwise. Like all I did was that Tabata, and it's 20 minutes of just absolutely fucking grueling, but it's great conditioning. Like I felt like it was the best cardio I've ever gotten. Better than like HIIT because it's more intense. It's like low resistance, max reps for 10.
Well, and then I
seconds.
say about like on the bicycles, you're just not abusing your body doing it, and that's where I'm going with that. Is like I said, I'm training for a half, but the fitness will be, or I'm training for a full, but the fitness will be on the bicycle, not running.
Yeah.
And the reason, I still want to throw running in there is like keep the muscles like going for that, because like they're pretty similar, but they're different enough.
Well, it's different like pressure points on joints and shit like that.
So it's different scenarios, and that's where I'm going to be. Like I said, a sub 230 is very attainable. It's not super fast by any means. Like if I was doing a sub 2 hour like half, that's fast.
Don't marathon runners do like a sub 2 hour marathon?
No. So the fastest marathon ever is just under 2.
That's what I just said.
And that's the fastest. But prior to like anything that's even close for like most races are like 2:15, 2:30.
Yeah.
So like halves are like.
I'm not saying that's realistic for like an average person.
Right. I think the fastest half is like a 54-minute half. That's like as fast as it gets. So like, or times it by 2.5.
Yeah, I was just like trying to get like a context. I'm pretty sure that like last year or 2 years ago that they broke the 2 hour marathon.
And it was thought to be impossible actually. Well, because the human body shouldn't be able to move that way.
So it was all of Bruce Jenner's records, and then he became a woman and realized that everyone else was to be faster than him too.
Well,
he held the mile record for a long time.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that Nicole
for like
would
20
probably
years.
be down to join me, and we could get a separate room, and you and potentially boy toy.
Boy, girl,
Girl
boy,
toy. Girl toy could obviously do your own thing.
I speak words.
We could more just be in Cosmo at the same time, rather than me intruding on your family thing.
Obviously, they didn't care.
No.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm going to be doing at that time frame.
This time, Seth won't have to go to the Bee Sanctuary.
Thank God.
What?
Oh, I did so good until the end.
And then you slapped a bee.
No. I saw it like you said. I got bit in the head, and then
right.
I saw one in your hair, and I was like, nope. Started freaking out. My dad was looking at me. He was like, just leave. I was like, thank you. Gone.
But you did great.
Are you like definitely
Did it help with your phobia at all? Did it help with your phobia at all? Because honestly, like, it wasn't a bad experience, was it? Those are non-aggressive bees. Bees
aren't aggressive anyways.
African bees are, but the rest aren't.
Yeah, but
But like those ones, you could like literally push them. I pushed them out of my hair.
Yeah, that's typically how like they operate.
But like these are like they don't sting. They're just
like little bite things.
It feels like it's literally.
Why are you doing it to me?
Feels like that. Like
well,
that.
I know what that is.
It feels like the babiest pinch in the entire world. Like you feel it just enough where you're like, huh, something's chewing on my scalp a little bit right now, but it doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. Like it's just like
It's like a
it's
kitten
almost
or
like
a puppy.
like if I was
Just
mentally
smaller.
prepared for it, it would have been like a massage. Like if there had been a bunch of bees on my scalp doing that, I'd be like, wow, this is really exhilarating. My hair's standing up. Like, kind of cool feeling.
That's fair.
So, I think Seth did really well for having a bee phobia. I didn't know there were going to be live bees there either until we got there.
Bee
It's a
sanctuary.
bee
doesn't have
sanctuary.
fucking
How?
bees.
What? What? Yeah, how? What are we talking about here?
Even though Seth said while we're pulling up, are there going to be bees there?
Did I?
Yes.
I don't fucking know. I was probably drunk.
All right.
Alright, on that bombshell thing, I'm not even
On
sure.
that giggle fit.
Go fit. We'll be back next week. Probably gonna play games before then, but we'll see you later. Later.